Choose plants and flowers that deer do not enjoy eating and protect your farm by using barriers that will stop the roaming deer. What are snapdragons? Snapdragons are native to western North America and the western Mediterranean region and are known by many names throughout Europe. Each name harkens to its nose-like features, for example, the dog-headed lion's mouth, calf's snout, dragon's snout, toad's mouth, etc. Snapdragon's scientific genus comes from a Greek word meaning nose-like. This flower is a favorite among modern-day witchcraft practitioners who associate it with protection. These flowers were worn on the sleeves as a charm to improve your social standing in the court. Snapdragon displays many colors of the rainbow and grows up to at least 3 feet high. They are annuals and in some cases perennials. These flowers have bright and attractive flowers, and there are about 40 different species. They thrive in either full sun or partial shade and need consistently moist soil. Are snapdragons deer resistant? Yes and no. No plant is 100% deer-proof. However, deer will only eat some plants, as a last resort, and snapdragons are one such plant. Deer tend to avoid strongly scented plants, thorny plants, and those with leathery leaves like yucca. There are also regional differences whereby deer eat and do not eat certain plants depending on the geographic location. There are differences in diet between herds of deer living in one neighborhood to the other. Plants that deer like to eat. Deer will eat almost anything they come across, especially during spring. They have a special love for daylilies, hostas, and English ivy. However, in a season when there is plenty of food, they love to eat narrow-leaf evergreens, especially fir and arborvitae. They feed heavily from October through February. Deer seem to prefer plants that have been fertilized. Plants that deer do not like to eat. When food is in short supply, deer will eat almost any kind of plant and shrub. Nevertheless, deer do not like some plants that are deer repellent. They include fragrant plants. Strongly scented plants cause deer to turn up their noses, such as lavenders, sages, peonies, ornamental salvias, bearded irises, among many others. Poisonous plants. Daffodils, poppies, foxgloves, and monkshood are common flowers that carry toxins that deer avoid. Fuzzy or thorny plants. Roses, lamb's ear, spirea, among many others. Deer will eat these plants only when they are desperate. Bleeding hearts. The popular Dicentra spectabilis is common among gardeners but not deer. Deer proofing tip. Scare them away. Deer are frightened away by sudden movement and loud noises. You can hang wind chimes on the tree branches or shrubs in the garden, or place wind spinners throughout your garden. If this doesn't scare them enough, try startling them with a sudden spray of water or install a motion-activated sprinkler. Use other plants to dissuade them. Interplant strongly scented perennial plants throughout your garden: French tarragon, mint, thyme, lavender, sage, rosemary, and chives. Use repellents or fertilizers. Deers love the tender shoots and new leaves of ground covers. To eliminate this temptation, use a strong deer repellent. You can also use something that doubles up as a chemical-free fertilizer, like fish emulsion or blood meal. Be careful not to over-fertilize, as it will result in soft, succulent vegetative growth that deer will love to eat. Use only half the dosage at a given time to bring in the odor but not overstimulate the plants. Plant in containers. Use containers to grow your annuals. Place them on a balcony or front porch. You may also use hanging baskets that are placed too high for deer to reach. Fence it in. Surround your garden with a tall deer fence or use other impenetrable barriers that will keep these destructive creatures away. Planting deer repellent plants that have strong odor and taste could keep deer away, but this might be temporal. The best defense for deer is to put a fence that is 9-inch high to keep them from jumping inside. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.